District 116. I thank you guys for even just going with us with the process. I'm here to answer any questions. I think we all are on the same platform of education, infrastructure, and community growth. So I just want to thank you for the time. Thank you for everything, and I look forward to speaking with all of you.
And I'm ready for South Carolina House of Representatives,
David Bell.
116. I appreciate everyone being here. Thank you for your time. I'm really honored that I'm running against two great candidates. So I'm not really running against other people. It's more like we're giving you guys a great set of choices for this upcoming election, and I'm really happy about that. So no matter who ends up being the victor at the primary on June 9th, you're going to have a great person going up the House to represent you. So I'm really happy about that. Thank you. So I'm running because right now our legislators are working on another abortion bill, S1095, and we have gas at $4 a gallon. We have a war in Iran that we didn't want to be in, and we have legislators that are just signing over sheriff's departments to ICE. You know, and we need to fight that, and we need to concentrate on the things that are going to make things better for everybody else. So I won't sit up here and lecture on everything, but like Radia said, infrastructure, education, making your lives better, that's what we need to work on. We don't need to work on another abortion bill that puts kids in a situation where if they get raped, they have to carry their rapist baby at 10 years old or 11 years old. That's just not the way we should be handling things.
No.
So let's, on the positive side, let's get out there and fight and vote and try to get flip the House, because I think we're in a unique situation now where every single House seat is filled with a Democratic competitor.
Woo!
We could actually make the House blue this year. I mean, it's possible if we can get people out to vote. So thank you so much.
Gotta get people to vote.
For your time. And here's Clay.
I trust everyone is doing well. Clay Middleton, thank you so much for asking Dems for doing this. Look, our issues in 116 are too blue for this district to be red. The incumbent is only focused on what's best for he and his ideology that's outdated and do things that don't matter.
Right.
When it comes to 116 and the opportunity to flip this district, it's not just about flipping it from red to blue. It's about turning away from that kind of thinking back to the people that call 116 home. The issues we all know about, the quality of life, the infrastructure, preventing overdevelopment, preventing rural gentrification, focusing on affordability of everyone, especially our seniors and our most vulnerable population. 116 is simply too blue for this district to be red. And with your support on June 9th, I do ask for your consideration to vote for me, Clay Middleton. And after you made such a consideration, I do ask that you vote for me, Clay Middleton, on June 9th. I thank you for your consideration. I thank you for your time. And as David mentioned, and as Radia said, and something we've been saying since day one, is that we're not running against each other. We're running for the people of 116. Who do you feel on day one it could go toe-to-toe with this incumbent and win? And be ready to fight on day one on November 4th for you. Again, Clay Middleton, thank you for your time. Thank you for your consideration. And let's go Democrats.
Resign. Leave it to Clay to go before me because, God. I'm Kelly Hough. It's spelled H-O-U-G-H, like tough or rough with an H, because it's super tough to be a Democrat in South Carolina.
Womp, womp, womp.
Womp, womp. But yeah, I'm happy to be here tonight. I appreciate everybody coming out for us and just getting to know us. We all are saying a lot of the same things, but we need pay that matches prices. We need responsible tax changes that don't undercut our schools and our local infrastructure. We need responsible development, ethical development, things that benefit the actual people of South Carolina. Those are the most important things. We need health care that actually supports our people. Writing bills that put some guardrails up for healthcare monopolies, because we are not in a good place with, going bankrupt for healthcare needs. And then standing with our immigrant families. That's very important to me right now. We don't need to be spending all these federal and state dollars on these things when we could be spending it on so many other things that are far more beneficial to our entire state. So we don't have to fully reinvent the wheel all the time, but we definitely have a lot of great ideas, and I hope that you guys vote for us when the primaries are here and then on November 3rd. So thank you guys for all coming out.
Woo!
Hello.
Buenos dias. Woo!
So I'm Tamara Curry, and you all were too quiet for me. So are you all fired up? Are you ready to go? Fired up?
Yeah!
Ready to go?
Woo!
That's what we're going to need in June, but we also need that in November. And so not
Yeah.
only do we need to be fired up, we need to get other people fired up because we are tired
Yeah.
of what we have been offered. So I'm Tamara Curry, served as an associate probate judge for 24 years. I have the experience, I'm trusted, I'm going to be accountable with our county dollars. We know some people have not been accountable. Not only do I have the experience, I have the compassion, I have the knowledge, and I have presided over thousands of hearings. We have somebody who believes in only educating the public. You don't elect a probate judge to educate the public also who does not preside over hearings. So I will
Yep.
be not only accountable, I'm going to be trusted with your funds. I have the experience, and I truly need your support. Unlike some of the others, I'm thankful that I do not have a primary, but we have to get the voters out there.
Yeah!
And so it's not only for my race, it's for all races. If we want to be successful as Democrats, we can't just register voters. You can register all day long, but if you don't educate them also as to who the people who are going to run before them, and that they're not going to only see you when you're running,
Right.
but that you're going to be there afterwards, and then we got to get them to the poll.
Yep.
And we can't get them there on election day because we know if it rains,
Yep.
all right? So we need to work collectively at getting people to early voting. And so I'm
Word.
Tamara Curry, and I am fired up.
I'm fired up! Woo!
Only surrogate here. I am not Sylvia Wright, but I agreed to come and be a surrogate and speak on her behalf because I really believe in her. I met her in January of 2025, and she got me on the first day when she spoke about what education needs to be in South Carolina. I don't have kids, I just moved here, but it's clear that it's a broken system. She is committed to, she has the background, the training, and the experience. She has five graduate degrees, all in education, and she
Dang.
is experienced with everything, as she told me, from driving the bus to running gifted programs and everything in between. She is a product of the educational system in Dorchester County. She lives in Cane Bay in Berkeley County. That's how I came upon her. She's most offended, I think, by the voucher program, which has been a horrible
God.
failure, and the signature project of Ellen Weaver. Ellen Weaver with, no education background, and she has managed to squander over half the money given to homeschool and kids that are already in private school.
Oh my gosh.
So Sylvia's first commitment is to end that kind of wasting of the funds. Her commitment is to every child in South Carolina have a quality education, not dictated by a zip code or a school district. She's committed to teachers being paid fairly and being treated better, and for there to be a good interface between parents and the schools. Right now, Moms for Liberty, is basically trashing that relationship by coming in and dictating what their beliefs are. She is being primaried by Lisa Ellis, who ran for the position 4 years ago and lost to Ellen Weaver, a lovely woman. She's the director of student life somewhere in Greenville, and it's not the world that most of us living around this area know or is going on in the schools. It's a tough place, and teachers need to be respected, and programs have to be created. One of the other things she believes in is that kids need to be exposed to options other than college
Yep.
while
Yep.
they're in middle
Yep.
school and high school. To
Trade.
have a plan for where their skills will take them, and to not just come out and think that 4 years of college is the way to go.
Yep.
So I'm not Sylvia, but I'm asking for your vote. In the primary, early voting is May 26th through June 5th, and it is really going to take all of us. So thank you.
Woo!
While we have your attention, you may have noticed when you came in that we have a QR code for our swag shop. I just want to say that the Peninsula Dems are like crushing it with their swag, and they're showing us up, and we're embarrassed. So show some West Ashley pride, get some swag. This is one of the
Nice.
examples of the shirts that we sell, but there's so many
Woo!
options. There's so many options.
Really?
And we set the price as low as we could, but like a dollar or so goes back to West Ashley Dems after you pay for the shirt. So it also helps the club, which allows us to hold events and help candidates and that kind of thing. So get you a t-shirt or a hat or a bag or a flag or
Okay.
there's so many things. There's so many choices. So
And,
Woo!
all right, if you didn't notice our action items, I'm going to add one at the end. Number one, please check your registration. The lines in West Ashley are very confusing. It is easy to think you're in one district and your neighbor might be in another. So please check your registration. SCVOTES.GOV is an easy way to do that. Number two, I hope you got to meet a candidate. Some are having to leave, but a few are going to hang around. Three, referencing that awful bill S1095, please consider emailing your state senator. You can
Right.
get that name at thestatehouse.gov. You can also find out the district once you look at your registration. Our fourth little action item is friend Gray, our previous co-chair, is going to come up and give you some ideas on how to get involved monetarily.
Hi guys.
Hey, friend.
So since rolling off the West Ashley board, I came up with this really cool idea and I'm putting it into action. And that is creating fundraisers that are actually fun. Yeah. These candidates, as amazing as they are, they cannot get their message out without money. And that is what I am going after. I am trying to raise money for these folks, not with them showing up to someone's house and then having to get their dog and pony show and then hopefully somebody will pull out their phone and do Act Blue. No, no, no. What I'm creating are fundraisers that people want to show up at. They buy a $50 ticket and they show up knowing they're going to get to hang out with like-minded people, have a party, meet and greet with the candidates, and leave knowing they did something good. The goal with these is to sell $50 tickets. That's $2,500 a candidate. Typically, I'm averaging 4 candidates per event, so $675. That's before that candidate even walks in. They've already earned that money. That money is going in to their Act Blue account as soon as somebody buys a ticket.
Right.
So where you guys all come in, you're probably all West Ashley. So you want to support these candidates.
Right.
What I'm seeing a lot of traction, I'm getting a lot of fundraisers. I'm starting them over in like the Mount Pleasant area. So we're helping out a lot of those. I don't want fundraising to come across as something difficult or something that'll cost a lot of money. What I'm looking for is someone that maybe has a big backyard, maybe a patio, someone that can maybe host about 50 people. Then I will pair that person with 4 to 6 other people. Instead of buying that $50 ticket, those folks will each contribute $100. We'll use that $100 to create a theme. I have a variety of different theme ideas. One I'm doing at Old Village, it's a wine tasting and flip cup tournament. And the whole tagline is we'll go high or low for our Democratic women candidates. We are selling so many tickets to this because what people are looking for is community. They want to be around like-minded people. We need to give these candidates our money. So please come by and see me if you're interested. Maybe you've lived here for a long time. You have a lot of networking. You know a lot of people that you can get to come over. You know, $50 price point for most people is something, if they believe in it, they know they're going to have fun, they know they're going to have a good meal, they're willing to do.
Yeah.
Maybe you have a really great home for that. Either of those, just please come and have a conversation with me, because I'm really trying to set these up in the spring and again in the fall. But I really need to do it like in the next month or so, because once we get in June and July, it's going to get real hot to have an outside event, plus people go on summer vacation, and these candidates need our money really now. So thank you.
Woo!
Enjoy, tip your bartenders, and talk to the candidates.